Hi everyone, so I'm Jacinta Light and I want to share with you a dream that I had. I made another video, but I believe it's really long. Yes, I attempted to make another video weeks ago. There was so many distractions. I couldn't get it out, but figured a better way to get it out. And yes, pray you enjoy it. I might not use that video, but we shall see because there's wisdom and nuggets in there. Alright, I'm gonna put a warning that this might offend people. This might not be very acceptable to hear, but it's just what happened, and I just have to share the dream, how it happened. So to give you guys an idea of what I was seeing, there was houses like open like this. It was like they would shower outside. It was really easy to access these stone houses in this place. And I could sense that I'm around probably what people say the Middle East, right? Or Bible kind of settings. So that gave me an idea that I was around probably what people call Jewish, right? People. And when I was in there, it was like I was in their vicinity. It honestly felt like I wasn't welcome. So to expound on this, when I say that I felt like I wasn't welcome, it felt as if I just was put into a place where secrets would be discovered. They just had this aura of being exposed, and for some reason they did not like me in the midst of them, and I was literally just there, and I was placed there at the beginning of this segment of the dream and found my way into this town. What happened in this bit was I was next to a fence and I saw the fake Jesus, okay? So here I put up a picture. He really looked like this. He really looked like this. And I'm about to go into the fact that he was around this tiny pool of water and it had muddy ground, and he had like a form of godliness, a form of holiness, kind of like this picture where there's this sunlight around him, but he wasn't glowing. It was a part of his being. But that form of holiness, I knew in the dream that, first of all, I didn't want to get my feet in the mud that he was treading around. I didn't want to get my feet dirty. And I was like, it was like this temptation to go to him. It was kind of interesting, but I knew in the dream that that was Jesus, but I knew that that wasn't the right one. There was something in me that was stronger, and I didn't realize until the next day when I was talking about it with my husband that I literally saw the fake Jesus. There was a pond there, and there was the fake Jesus. I've seen the real Christ, and I've seen how brown he is. Looked up some images of a brown Jesus or Yeshua, and these were the ones that I found that were sort of close to what I saw in my vision of him. You know, he had brown skin and very strong look, a very profound look. It wasn't like, there's so many depictions out there of Christ, of Yeshua, and I mean the cheekbones are all different, and there's these different kind of perspectives where he appears to be a certain way, but I'm really trying to find accurate depictions of when I saw him in my dream, and these are pretty close, you know. I wouldn't say they're exactly correct, but he was brown and the facial structure is pretty right. especially the first one, which I'll post again after this picture. And reflecting on the vision that I had of him and how massive he was, it just brings back the memory of seeing him again. And it was just like, wow, he sees right through you, and he's so powerful. He's risen. He was also fit in the vision that I had. He was strong, and it was just incredible. I'm so grateful that I got to see real life Messiah in his glorified body, because that's something I don't think I'll ever forget. And it's in my spirit to remember. And I pray that more people, including you, will, if it's in his will for you to see him, so be it. But yeah, I've always wanted to see him ever since I came to the knowledge of who the true Israelites were. And I got to, and I feel so blessed and grateful and thankful. And now I can really say that I've seen him, So it's amazing. We praise Abba for that. In how what you would think masculine he is, how strong he is, how powerful he is, how he has like eyes that see right through you. So I've seen the real Christ and I've seen the fake one, as I'm saying in this dream. So this is usually the Christ that's exalted in the Bible storybooks, and he looked just like that. But in the dream, I said to myself, like, this is Jesus, but I knew in my spirit, like, this was the fake one. It wasn't the real one. I seen the real one. So even that was carried with me in the dream. So, yeah. We have to be really keen. We have to pray for discernment. We have to pray not to be fooled by the enemy's lies. Because what going to this fake Jesus promises you is nothing to what the real Christ promises you. And there's a form of holiness in this fake Jesus, but it's not going to deliver you. They were just a few scriptures that came up to me regarding this vision of the Lord. And I also just want to add, I do believe that the Lord is trying to break people free from deception that they've been taught within the faith, and restore what was already the truth. I do believe there's a time when he will reveal these things and where he will show what the actual truth is. People might be questioning, people might not understand. Maybe they also don't feel very powerful, especially when they worship that image of Christ, the fake Jesus. So I do believe he would call for his children to repent for believing a lie and for loving a lie more than loving truth. So I would suggest to break covenants with that image and to break the ties that you may have, or whomever may be out there that really believes that was the image of Christ. Repent for believing a lie. Repent for coming into agreement with something that was not true. And maybe your spiritual life, your faith walk with him will get better. Maybe he will show you things that you never thought he would, even more so, considering he already may. So, yes, there is deliverance in this, and it just needs to be taken in Yeshua's name. So we have to stop idolizing these images of the fake Jesus and start realizing who the real one is, how the real one is, what the word says about Christ, Yeshua, and know that He doesn't appear like that. On earth, he wasn't like that. He was a brown-skinned man. And he's not what people think he looked like today in Christianity. I think the Most High is trying to pull away the deception of his image that's been pushed upon the earth. And I believe he uses me and many others to expose the lies that's going on in Christianity. And that's one of them. Sorry to say, the image that's been pulled up every churches, Roman Catholic, Christianity, is the fake one. So pray about it. But as long as I tell you to be aware of that, you do with that what you will. So yeah, bless you in Yeshua's name. You can stop it.